Are all images a form of shirk? What about inanimate objects? It is clear that in the context of narrations and scholarly opinion, that images only refer to sentient beings, those bearing faces or animate objects. In an authentic narration from Sa'id, who said, "I was with Ibn Abbas when a man came to him and said, 'O Ibn Abbas, I am a man who earns a living by the work of my hands, and I make these pictures or images.' Ibn Abbas said, 'I will only tell you what I heard the messenger, peace and blessings be upon him, say.' And I heard him say, 'Whoever makes an image in this world will be punished until he breathes life into it, and he will never be able to do so.' The man became very upset, and his face turned pale. He, meaning Ibn Abbas, said, 'Woe to you! If you insist on making them, these images, then you can make images of these trees and everything that does not have a soul.'" In another narration, it was reported from Abu Huraira that the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "Gabriel came to me and said, 'I came to you last night and was prevented from entering simply because there were images at the door. There was a decorated curtain with images on it in the house, and there was a dog in the house. So order the head of the image which is in the house to be cut off so that it resembles the form of a tree.'" One of the most serious of evils is making images of animate beings and keeping them and using them. There is no difference between that which is three-dimensional and that which is on paper. This meaning was mentioned by al-Nawawi, and he mentioned that it is the view of the four imams. The narrations which emphatically warned against that are well known. Whatever is not an animate being, it is permissible to draw it. Why is the face so significant, and how does this relate to shirk? The phrase, "in his own image," signifies that Allah endowed you with sentience, the ability to feel, experience, and interact with the world around you. It is important to note the face is an honored creation. Your face serves as a means for expressing emotions and is your main mode of interacting with the world through both speech and facial expressions. It enables you to easily connect with and recognize others. The face is an honored creation, serving as the primary method of expressing emotions and interacting with the world through words and facial expressions. It allows us to easily connect with and recognize those around us. In Islam, we honor only what Allah has designated for honor as a reflection of His divine will and wisdom. Allah willed that Adam be honored even before receiving life or a soul, emphasizing the significance and sanctity of his creation. Islamic teachings provide clear guidance on the creation of images, emphasizing that attempting to mimic Allah's creation is a grave injustice. However, Islam also recognizes exceptions grounded in compassion and practicality, especially regarding children's toys. Such items serve educational and developmental roles rather than being objects of veneration, reflecting a deep understanding of children's nature and needs. This highlights Islam's tolerance and acknowledges the educational value of these toys. Therefore, the prohibition of images is not absolute, recognizing the importance of context and intention in Islamic teachings.
وقد فصل لكم ما حرم عليكم إلا ما اضطررتم إليه
Islamic jurisprudence acknowledges cases of necessity where the creation of images becomes permissible. This is based on a universally agreed principle among scholars that necessity can make the prohibited allowable. Essential situations, such as needing a photograph for identification documents, security measures, or other scenarios where images serve a critical, non-idolatrous function, are examples where concessions are granted. These exceptions are strictly limited to what is necessary, ensuring that the core intent of prohibiting images to safeguard monotheism and prevent idolatry remains intact. Through these teachings, Islam demonstrates a balanced approach, honoring the sanctity of creation while accommodating the practical needs of society, always guiding the faithful towards mindful observance and respect for divine will.